Hello, everybody. I am HalfBakedMan, and today we are doing the first episode of High Expectations. This is a show where we rip apart a video game for creating too much hype, and in the end, not exactly delivering what they told us they were going to be providing us. Today's episode, we are going to be focusing on Ace Combat 7: Skies Unknown. As far as Ace Combat titles go, this one is a bit lackluster. Don't get me wrong, the graphics on par, they're amazing. It's almost exactly like the last one, guys, and the one that came before that. The only thing that's different between this one and the last one is the graphics engine that comes with it. The story is just a little bit differently done. The main protagonist is a female. That is the main difference. Other than that, same game. It's even pretty much the same war, just a continuation on of the same war against the same people. It's like 10, 20 years later, I'm not exactly sure. The story was so unengaging that I found myself wandering around the house while trying desperately to just sit down and watch the story unfold. And it was a very difficult thing for me to do. The makers of Ace Combat led us to believe that this game was going to be so much more than it was, and with the lack of let's get into this a little bit more detailed. When you're playing the online multiplayer, there's a big problem as the matches are incredibly short. Each match usually ends up going the exact same way. You end up in a turning war where you're just going around and around and around and around and around, and it just goes on. And this is not fun at all. Other titles like War Thunder do this better. Also, what War Thunder does better than Ace Combat is it has a damage engine that goes on. Like, if you take a bullet to your right wing in War Thunder, you will have a hole in it. You can lose your whole wing and go spiraling out of control. Or, if you're in a BF-109, which is my favorite, you can actually land these planes with missing most of a wing. But the point is it is possible in this day and age to have a damage engine working inside of a game. And for the developers of Ace Combat 7 to miss out on this and put damage into the game, this seems like a big red flag to me, folks. I, for one, was looking forward to Ace Combat 7 so much. I read everything that came out on the internet about. I watched every video about Ace Combat 7 all the way up to the lead up. And the day that it came out, I even sent my PlayStation off to where there was faster internet so that it could download faster and I could get it in my hands quickly. I was that excited about it, everybody. So for me to tell you Ace Combat 7 was a letdown and I had high expectations of it, that, my friends, should tell you everything right there in a nutshell. In a 5-star review, I give Ace Combat 7 a 1-star review. And I'm sorry to these guys for working so hard on it that I have to give it such a bad review, but they did not expand upon any bit of it. And for that, that's where they really earned that 1-star review. Alright, everybody. You have a wonderful day. HalfBakedMan out. Peace, everyone!